Hi there, I am Megan Lambert, and this is the 7th video on Feminine Rising. And today we're talking about from lone wolf to community. And in honor of that, this cat just jumped into my lap right before I was going to start to do the video. So she's my little community. So I think in our patriarchy, one of the myths that we hold is the myth of the lone wolf or the hero. We have this American dream that you can pull yourself up by your bootstraps, and if you work hard and are dedicated, you can do it and you can beat the odds. And that's awesome and very true for some people. And it denies the fact that we're embedded in a web of community. So none of us would be who we are without the public school that supported us, or the neighborhood we grew up in, or the family that loved us, or the friends around us. And so this myth of the rugged ideal individual is it's missing that interconnectedness. And I think that interconnectedness is the feminine. The masculine says, I did it on my own, I can do it. And the feminine saying, we need each other. And there's a myth of self-reliance that it feels like it's starting to change. I was reading an article about millennials, and it said, we're moving from the me generation of the boomers to the we generation. That community feels particularly important for young people. Now more than ever, young people are living in community houses, for example. There's all kinds of cool co-living places like Embassy Networks and others. And then the new hotels aimed at young people have like common gathering areas and smaller rooms. And you hear people all the time talk about like, where's my tribe and where's my community? And I can really just feel this shift everywhere. And in companies, the number one thing they're asking us to help them do is to create cross-functional collaboration, which basically is a fancy word for community. Like, how do we break down these artificial boundaries and silos that we've created between departments to create more stronger sense of community and more communication? So, and then not just inside of companies, but between companies. Another video will be on ecosystem, but that's a huge strategy I'm hearing in companies is how do we work well, not just inside of our company, but with our suppliers and our partners and our platform and all the people that are involved in the production of our product. And then just as an individual, I think, like I had an easy time making community in college because it's kind of built in. I was in a sorority and in other social groups. And then I remember graduating and moving to San Francisco and looking around and being like, how do I make friends as an adult? You go to work, you go to the gym, you go home. How do you find community? And there's this decline of formal affiliations, like churches affiliations are going down, political group affiliations are going down. And so as young people choose less formal groups, like they're not joining as many of the traditional establishments, how do you find community? How do you find your tribe? I don't have the answer, but I think this video is really about, like, it's important. One of my teachers says, community is immunity. It's immunity from the self-doubt, from the voices that haunt us and plague us, and those moments when we just forget who we are and what we have to offer the world, which happen to everyone, I think. At least happens to me. Like, sometimes my head can be a dark neighborhood. It's really like my friends reminding me, no, you have something to offer that can create that willingness to take risks and to take chances. So without community, the world is just kind of scary, I think. And so I think there's this like natural pull to create community and connections. And what else did I want to say? Oh, the other thing about community is like, this quote is like, we're hurt in community and we're healed in community, which to me means like anytime, like if I have hurt or I need reassurance or guidance or something, my community can help with that. But at the same time, it can be terrifying to create a community because human beings, like relationships can be painful. We let each other down, we disappoint each other, we hurt each other's feelings, we get mad at each other, we get irritated. And so I can feel this tendency in myself to like just pull away and do it all on my own and be self-reliant. And at the same time, I know that in the long term, like I actually do need people. I need community. And So there's that kind of push-pull, or hurt in community and healed in community. So that is the video on individualism to community. And the question I want to leave you with is, where are you? Is your heart longing for community? And if so, what kind of community and where will you find it? All right. Have a great day.